What's up everyone, I'm Kyle, you're watching Drivin and Vibin. Today we are talking about a subject that we get so many questions about, and that is tools for the RVer. Today I'm going to talk about the 5 tools every beginner RVer or any RVer who has been traveling with no tools should bring with them to have on hand, so stay tuned. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. We've been working non-stop on this Airstream. I gotta take a little break. Wanted to make this video because we've been getting a lot of questions lately. Now, this video is not for a mechanic or a woodworker or any craftsman on the road. You know, I'm talking about 5 tools today that an entry-level RVer that doesn't have a lot of experience with tools should bring on the road. So if you're a traveling mechanic or you have a love of crafts, this video might not be for you.
My power tools too? Yes, your power tools too.
But if you do want to know some basic tools that will really come in handy, I think this video will help you out. We've been traveling and living in a vintage camper full-time for 3 years, so we know all about working on our rig from the road. Before we get into the list, let me tell you some basic rules I have for tools, and this is after years and years of learning the hard way. First and foremost, don't buy cheap tools. You don't need to buy the most expensive tool out there, but make sure you're buying a tool that can stand the test of time. I've too often bought tools at Walmart that have not been able to live up to the expectations and the needs that I have for the tool.
And don't get cheap on me.
Second rule is don't travel with too many tools, because I'm all about getting that good gas mileage, and a tool chest will weigh you down. Tools are notorious for being heavy, so we do not encourage traveling with every single tool that you had in your sticks and bricks garage. That is going to weigh you down. You're probably not going to touch most of those tools your entire time on the road. So with that said, let's dive into this countdown. So we'll do the 5 in order, number 1 last. I'll even throw in a bonus for you here at the end. It's a bonus accessory, so it doesn't count as a tool. But coming in at number 5, simple, tried and true, is a hammer. Yes, you will need a hammer on the road. You might not use it often, and you might not use it to nail things, but you will definitely need a hammer to hit things. Whether it's the tongue of your trailer, whether it's something underneath the frame, a hammer has come in handy for us so many times. It's not the most precise tool, it's not the tool with the most finesse, but rest assured, a hammer will help you out. Don't buy the cheapest hammer. Like I said in the intro, get at least middle of the road hammer, because you never know what you're gonna be whacking with it. Number 4, along the same lines, is a mallet. Sometimes a hammer is just too aggressive. Sometimes you don't want to hit something so hard with a metal end. Sometimes you need that slightly lighter end to do the hitting. And most of the time, whenever we're using a hammer or a mallet, it is to knock crap off. And I like to be gentle. I like to take care of our rig. But sometimes no tool will do the trick other than a good old hammer or a good old mallet.
I think the number 5 mallet will do the trick.
Number 3 is a drill, a powered drill. Now, I don't care whether it's a wired power or a battery powered. It doesn't matter to me which one you decide to get. But just whenever you're making that decision whether to go wireless or whether to go powered, make it knowing what your energy capabilities are. If you have a good power bank with a good inverter and you're confident you'll always have plug and play power, then get a wired one and you should be just fine. But if you don't want to count on your rig's energy, then get a battery powered drill. The only thing with the battery powered drill is you just got to make sure it's charged up, because if you don't have batteries, then it's worthless. But with the drill, make sure you carry as many accessories with it as possible. Drill bits, little bolt fastener things, bring them all with you, because they do not weigh very much and you never know what attachment you're going to need. I learned my lesson again many times with this one. I started out with a cheap Walmart drill and it just did not do the trick. So the DeWalt does the trick for me. Get a power drill and get a lot of bits for the end of it.
Tool construction! Tool construction!
Next up at number 2 is a simple screwdriver. Now, I know if you're watching this video and you love tools, what I'm listing off is not very fun. But I promise you, after our 3 years on the road, these are the tools we have used the most. I like the screwdrivers that have the interchangeable ends on them that I can flip around, because you never know what end you're gonna need. But most of the time, whenever we're doing a repair, the only tool we truly need is a screwdriver. Usually that will do the trick to tighten something up, to screw something in, to fix anything here or there. A screwdriver very much comes in handy. Please don't travel without one. Number 1 on our list of the 5 essential tools for RVers is a crowbar. We did not begin traveling with a crowbar. I did not think it was necessary at all. But I think the crowbar has been one of our most used tools of all. Like the first two, the hammer and the mallet, the crowbar really helps us get things either off the rig, getting access to the wheel bearings, or just prying something off in order to fix it. So a crowbar has been so essential. That is the list, guys. Hammer, mallet, power drill, screwdriver, crowbar. Those 5 tools should get you headed in the right direction. These are not for handymen. These are not for mechanics. These are not for craftspeople. These are for you, the everyday RVer. These are the tools that we have used the most as full-time RVers for 3 years in a vintage rig. Now, I told you I was going to give you one last accessory for a bonus option, and that is a portable LED light from Eastwood. Actually, it's right here. These things charge up. They are so easy to store, and they're magnetic. So whenever you have to work at nighttime, you can just stick it wherever you need. The great part is because they're magnetic, they can stick to your truck's roof, they can stick underneath your rig, and it really helps get those repair done at nighttime. You never know when you're gonna have to fix something. So truly, we use these so often. I would hate to go back to life on the road without one of these LED magnetic lights that is chargeable. You don't need a plug for it if it's charged up. So that's everything we got for you today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful to you. Let me know what tools I forgot. I'm sure I forgot so many tools that are useful, and I know you guys out there in YouTube world have recommendations to share with the tribe that will be very valuable. So please share those down below in the comment section. Tools are amazing. I love to be able to work on my own rig with my own tools on my own time, and traveling with the right tools is essential. Thank you guys again for watching. Hit that subscribe button and we'll see you next time. Later on.